Oh, welcome to Extreme Hydrogen Labs. We're trying a new design here, and what I'll show you is all these other plate designs everybody's working on and wrapping them and so on and so forth. Unless you can come up with a way to block the positive and negative, which I know people have come up with blockers, and I've played with them. They run hot, and I'm not happy with it. Where cooling units come in, and you get hot wires, and I'm just not impressed with it. So what I've came up with, and you've seen in my previous videos, a two-plate system. What you see is hanging out on both ends. It's a two-plater all the way through, with roughly about a 40,000 scat. We brought the gap out a little more. We had a little problem recently. An electrode coming out one side, an electrode coming out the other. And as you can see up in there, they're real fun to connect. And then, what we're doing is once this cell's put together, it's done. So build it right the first time. You get glued in like so. There you have your cell. You have your cap on. Then you can run your gas output. You can unhook your hose. You can take your cap off. You can fill it up. You know it's full. No air bubbles in there. And then somewhere here it is. We have a drain cock on the bottom here. And what's going to happen is this goes under behind the front bumper in the radiator area of the vehicle, and it catches the wind driving down the road and keeps the cell cool. And what I found, like I said, with the two-plate system, we get a heck of a lot of production and then not a lot of heat. And so far, so good. The second one we built. The first one worked real well. The second one we tightened the plate spacing up, and this is where I said safety is so important. If I can find the pieces here. And remember in my previous videos I say that I had no explosions. Well, I had one. This was mounted in the same area. Gas output, electrodes out the top, and a drain. And this isn't the right cap. I don't have a cap anymore. You see what happened. The cap was to just inspect and slide the cell in and out, which I thought was pretty cool. Well, the plates were a little tight, and what had actually happened was I hit a bump in the road, and being there was an air gap in top here, which the plate system was not completely submerged. It arced on the top. It blew the hell out of it and blew the end up, and it was the biggest explosion you ever did hear. Now imagine that under the hood of your car, or in your face. That would be terrible. But we're on the right track with this one. I know it looks a little goofy and a little barbaric, but it's nothing a plastic injection molding company couldn't make better for me. But again, we'll put her back together. And like I said, the cool thing about it is, and this is very accessible. Set off, fill it up with your electrolyte. If it gets a little dirty, you open the drain, flush it out, so on and so forth. Draws very little amperage, puts out quite a bit. I don't want to tell you exactly yet how much it puts out. It's a little secret of mine right now, but it's 304 stainless. Which, like I said in the past, I'm not a big fan of, but the more I play with it, the better it's been getting. So, until next time, and by the way, this is going back on the Countour, and when it is completely back on the Countour and operational, we'll do another video. Have a nice night. We'll see you again.